Yo, what's up, guys? I'm back again with another video. And guys, this time's on some of the how I keep. One of my subscribers asked me, he said, "Man, how you keep majority of all them cars you got running, man?" So I told him I would put a video up showing him some of the stuff that I do to keep my cars running. Keep the oil changed and spark plugs changed out, spark plug wires. And, I know what to check for. Change the air filter, the fuel filter, fuel relay, fuel pumps, you name it, man. And a lot of times what I do, man, like y'all know I got about 30, 40 cars, So I don't occupy every one of them now, you know what I'm saying? I occupy the ones I really want to occupy, you know what I'm saying? So what I do, guys, for every car you see in my yard, I buy these Haynes manuals, man, right here. And this is how I keep my cars running. Now I've been using these manuals by Haynes for like 1996. That's when I first started reading these. And which then I was like a teenager back in 96, you know what I'm saying? That's been like 21 years ago, you know what I'm saying? Back then I was like, what? About 15, 16 years old, 96. Somewhere up in there. And, I got hooked on these books like that. And I started reading them. Me and my pops, man, that's all we did. Worked on cars, you know what I'm saying? I saw him. He was reading them before me. Reading the Haynes manuals. He was taking, him and my uncle would pull motors and transmissions and crankshaft kits. They rebuild motors. I mean, as a teenager, I seen all this stuff, man. I was out there helping, even though I didn't know exactly what I was doing at the time. I ain't good at rebuilding engines and all that stuff, but I could change a motor and transmission and all that crap, So, my subscriber asked me something, so then I put a video up for him, and I said I'll share this with you guys. And, yeah, man, this is how I keep my cars running. I look at these Haynes manuals right here, and, these books tell you everything, man. They tell you troubleshooting. You can see I had these books a long time by the coloring. So you got oil and grease in there. And they tell you to troubleshoot stuff right here where your engine missing throughout driving speed range, and some of the symptoms like fuel filter clogged, faulty incorrect gap spark plugs, you know what I'm saying? Incorrect ignition timing, defective spark plug wires, emission system component faulty, low or uneven cylinder compression, weak or faulty ignition cord, weak or faulty ignition system, vacuum leaks at intake manifold or vacuum hoses, dirty or clogged fuel injectors, leaky EGR valve, and that can make it skip really bad because the air pressure ain't right, fuel injection or engine control system malfunctioning. It's a number of things that make it miss. I mean, you just get symptoms and you know where to start at, man. They give you a good idea. Like if you got a car that's idling too high. These Haynes books will tell you the basic symptoms to check for, like sticking throttle linkage, vacuum leak at intake manifold or hose connection, fuel injection or engine control system malfunctioning. You know what I'm saying? They tell you all that kind of stuff. And like I said, I've been reading these books ever since 1996, man. Me and my pops would get in the shop, man. We tear down motors and transmissions and anything. Spark plug wires, timing chain, timing belt, BMW motors. We did it all. You know what I'm saying? 528E engines, 325 BMW engines, 318 BMW engines, 530 BMW engine, 540 BMW engine, 735 BMW engine, 745. We worked on them 633i. You know what I'm saying? BMW. We did it all, man. But this is how I got BMW books. I got Honda Accord books in the Haynes manual. As you can see, this here is a Ford Explorer. I got what other cars I got out there? A Honda Civic book, I got GM, General Motor books, cause I got a Chevy Blazer, had a Pontiac Grand Prix. I got a book all about GM. I got all that stuff, man. And you need these guys. You need books, man. You need to get mechanically inclined where you can work on your own stuff, man. Cause I'm telling you, man, it will be some times where you ain't gonna always be able to pay nobody to work on your cars for you. You're gonna need to do it for yourself, man. I don't care how old you get either. Don't use you 60 years old for no excuse, man. You could be 60 years old and pulling motors and stuff out. So there ain't no excuse for that, man. I don't want to hear, oh, man, at my age, man, I can't be doing that. Man, get out of here. Take a pain pill, man. Get out there and work on that car. Shut up. Quit complaining. Man up, man. Age ain't nothing but a number, man. Get out there and get the job done. See, and what I'm saying here, guys, as long as you got the tools, you can do anything, you know. Get you a good set. This is just one of my sets I'm using here, guys, for a demonstration for you guys. This will do basic stuff like, that's water pumps. There ain't no real heavy tools and nothing like that. When you're talking about pulling crankshaft pulleys and stuff like that, you need impact tools. You know what I'm saying? Breaker bars and stuff like that. You take off crankshafts. You need a wheel pulley and all that good stuff. And yeah, but you do the basic stuff with that. Something like move timing belt covers. You probably could do GM, Ford water pumps, GM, Ford starters, even Honda Accord starters, you know, metric. And yeah, that's more of a regular standard set right there. Nothing real heavy duty in there. When you get to them big jobs, you need to move up to the impact stuff, you know. So yeah, man, this is how I do it, man. I just browse through the book. When my car give me troubleshooting, this will tell me about, you know, about what's going on with it. If it's jerking, cutting back, skipping, blowing up, blowing back, popping back. This will give me a good idea about, yeah, man, what's going on, you know. Tell you about axles. It got everything in these Haynes manuals, man. You could get them from Advance, AutoZone, O'Reilly's, places like that. You can get these books $15, $20, give or take. I paid like $20 for all of mine, man. I got them from like AutoZone. And sometimes you catch them on sale for like $17.99. I bought my Honda Accord book from there. It was $19.99. And that's from like a 90, I think it's like a 93 to a 2001. Then I had Honda Accord for like an 89. From an 86 to an 89. Yeah, something like that. 86 to an 89. I got that Honda Accord book. So, you know, I got books for just about every car I got out there. Zuzu, Rodeo, Honda Passport. You know, they got the same motor and engine and stuff. Honda Passport and Zuzu Rodeo, the same truck. You know, from a 91, I think, 92 to a 97, basically the same truck. And the Zuzu Rodeos are Honda Passports. All of them got the same motors, 3.2s or whatever the 4-cylinders is, 2.4s. Mine's got the V6 in it, though. I got the 3.2 Zuzu. So here, guys, as you can see, I'll tell you how to check the rubbers in your tires. All that good stuff, man. Guys, you need this as well as detailing car, man. You need to get some of these Haynes manuals, man. So you tell you how to change your air filter. All that stuff. Tell you how to line up your clamps and just here telling you how to change your transmission fluid right here, man. Maintenance routine right there. See, so you learn a lot of stuff, man. You just got to take time and read, you know. Read, man. Knowledge. Read. Get some tools. Stop paying everybody out like you can't do nothing for yourself, man. Get off your lazy butt and get out there and do it for yourself, man. That's what I do. I replace starters, water pumps, timing belts, radiators, brakes, brake pads, brake shoes. I can do it all. Change rear ends, transmissions. Don't pull motors too much because people don't want to spend that much money in these cars these days. Once the motor blow, a lot of times they scrap them now. You know, transmission, same thing. You take notice, people don't do them big jobs like they used to. They do just the minor, basic stuff, you know. But if you take those, a lot of time when a motor or a transmission play out in the car these days, guys, a lot of them just forget them and carry them right to the scrap yard somewhere. You know, they don't put that much money on them like they did back in the days, man. Back in the 90s when I was a teenager. Back then, like 96, 97, when I was a teenager, man. You know, back in that day, people would fix their cars, you know. But now, I'm in my 30s, and times really change. People don't fix their cars no more, man. The motor transmission go now. That's, oh, man, I ain't buying no motor or no transmission neither, man. I can scrap that thing and get me another car. Y'all know how they talk now. I'm going to carry it to the junkyard. I ain't putting that much money in. That's what they're saying. Well, some of them I don't fault them, though, depending on what kind of car they use. Anything under 2000, anything under 2005, I probably wouldn't put a whole lot of money in. Because, you know, you get too much, and then if you ain't mechanically inclined enough to do it yourself, you know, it take a lot of money paying other people to put motors and transmission in. So your best bet is probably get you another car. Because by the time you buy a transmission, you know, I tell you guys something. A couple years ago, transmission and motors was getting cheap. You can go to like LKQ, your pick and pull yard. I think you still could do that. But a couple years ago, they was cheaper. So you pull it yourself, you get the motor for like $50 or something like that. But now they going up, they got a set price. And I think motor's still $299 now. They used to be cheaper than it is now. Back a couple years ago, you can go to LKQ, I think you pull it, or some people call it pick and pull. You can go there and pull your motor out or your transmission and get it cheap. But now they done got high on stuff like that. I think they got a set price. I think motors like $299 and transmission like $199. That's not that bad still, guys. But you know, if you pay $300, you know, for the motor or for a transmission, you still got to pay that mechanic. That mechanic might charge you $400, $500 to put it in. So you still have $700, $800 tied up into it. You know? So you got to catch stuff like that too, man, because sometimes it just ain't worth it. You take $500, $600, put down on you something that ain't messed up. That's what I'll do. But as you can see here, guys, yeah, I tell you basically everything. This is how I keep my cars running. Right here, guys. This is the Ford Explorer book here. Matter of fact, this is for the older Explorer. See, that's for the square body. But it give you the same basis. See, that's for the round body. See how many books I got, guys? It's 2 different books right here. That's for the 94 Explorers, 95s. And this for like the... No. There's 2 different books, though. I think it is. No. That's the same book. My bad. That's the same book. Because it's got like 91 on up to a 2001. Because mine's a 2001. And I got one that's a 95. So, got 2 that's a 95. And 2 that's a 2001. And I got 1 that's a 99. Which I use for parts. Okay? But yeah, guys, how I keep my stuff going, man. I read, man. I read. The book tell you everything. From changing brakes. Even changing transmission seals. Just read, man. See, as you can see, I touch this book a lot. See, pull the transmission right there. Looking. See the transmission side. My hands was on this book. Had them greasy hands. So I look at it. I touch this book a lot working on cars. See all that grease and dirt? I don't put it in there. You can tell by the dirt on that book. I've been working on them now. Look at all that oil and grease on this book, man. You can tell this book been through some. That's how I keep my stuff going, man. If I try to figure it out, man, try to get it right. All right. So, y'all guys, that's all this. Learn, read, man. Get you some of these Haynes manuals, man. Learn how to work on your own stuff. Get you some tools. Get you some tool sets. Starting off, you ain't got many tools. That's what I do. I keep my stuff running like this, man. I read in the books. Knowledge, not like knowledge. What you learn is go for the rest of your life. All right, guys, take care, man. I hope you enjoyed this little session. I just want to let you guys know how I keep my cars running. I read. Guys, take care. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.